guys, Gillyweed here with a recap of the August North America Open for Heroes of the Storm. Over 100 teams entered and only 8 remain, all vying for their share of a $35,000 prize pool and the final 2 remaining spots in North America for the America's Cup. The Triforce of Tempo Storm, Cloud9, and Cognitive Gaming have already qualified through the June and July Opens. And with only 2 spots left, the stakes could not be higher. The games have been awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to check out the non-stop brawling from this past weekend. Let's kick off our Day 1 highlights as newcomers Murloc Geniuses will take on Cognitive Gaming.
And here we go, Luring in a lot of trouble now, pulling back, and the Farm Prison connects. You got 4 members in a lot of trouble. The Ravenous Spirit behind the one, the Zebo is just haunting all of them right now. Tarunda is not able to hold the front here. She's definitely going down. Those Murlocs know what they're doing, don't they?
Yeah, they are absolutely geniuses when it comes to this game, guys.
And with that, Murloc Geniuses take the victory. And in our next match, we're going to see Kappa Wolves face off against Complexity.
In our first match against Kappa Wolves, I'm fully confident that we're going to crush them.
They're getting Yelkow super low, and that's going to be Kerrigan falling.
And Arthur's now in a lot of trouble, but 3 members from Complexity in the boss pit. They're fighting it out. Uther with some health, but still going to go down at the end. And the Thunderclap is now somehow Luring comes it up, and Hans is here. That is going to be a second Luring. And Mark the Black King. Oh my God!
Congratulations to Complexity, advancing 2-0 over Kappa Wolves.
In our final match of the first round, we'll see Panda Global take on Cloud9.
And there goes also the Ancestral Healing very nicely done by Rhaegar. Lex Uther once more, but Rhaegar goes down. Devouring one is going to be a problem here. 3-man inside. He's not going to happen. And the mages there not strong enough. Down goes Kel'Thas, 4-man down. And that's it. Daihu there with the blast shield. But can he do enough damage against the core? Core says 75%. Daihu goes down. It's a 5-man team wide.
He's doing the worm on TV right now. And they're going to be moving now forward 2-0 into the winner's bracket.
That was way too close for comfort. That game was intense and really long. Like, that style is just so hard to end.
After unfortunately having to forfeit their first match, Luminosity finally got a chance to qualify, but they'd have to go through Cognitive to do it.
Trying to force off that Goku, but he's still on the edge of it. Oh, we got the strafe going down. Here comes Glowing as well, but he's already low hit points. Ancestral will keep him up. Leoric is actually going to go down. We still don't have anybody taking this boss as of yet. Boss Boss is on top of it. Now he's out, and that is going to be the boss. Cognitive has taken down Luminosity.
Our second elimination match saw Kappa Wolves face off against Panda Global.
And there goes the zombie wall. We still want a little bit more. The core down to 30%, and there goes the root up quickly. On the Melfrin, it could be core.
20,
we still got the Epicenter up here, and Daigu with the blast shield. It may not be enough. There goes the indestructible barcode. He has got so much damage. A Mule is not going to save the day.
Kappa Wolves have brought it back. They are going to advance 2-1, and they stay in the tournament.
Moving back to the upper bracket, we'll see Tempo Storm face off against the underdogs Murloc Geniuses.
So unusual to see a fight, or at least the end of the game, without any takedowns, but they're looking to put some pressure on. They have to bounce back and throw Tempo Storm off this, but I don't know if it's going to be in time. The core is already down to 50%, and it looks as though Tempo Storm will be able to take this. That is going to be a 2-0 victory for Tempo Storm, a valiant effort from Murloc Geniuses.
And in our final match of Day 1, Complexity took on Cloud9.
Absolutely has to come up here. Hans and Jacksonus are on the chase, though, but the ice block into the Devouring Maw, and Nazebo gets away into Ravenous Spirit, and Kerrigan will fall, as will the Abathur clone. This is going to be a second game in a row win for Cloud9, and they're going to be moving on to face Tempo Storm.
Just so well executed. Cloud9 has really been impressing me with some of these plays today.
On Day 2, Complexity took on Cognitive, with not only their tournament life on the line, but their last chance to qualify for regionals.
Back in the top temple, they're gonna lose the boss. They lost Johanna, beautiful Void Prison. They could even get some takedowns here. Great positioning on the Ravenous Spirit, though. It is able to get a takedown onto Jada, but the cap point is not quite there. There's just a sliver left. Iacone, is he gonna be able to get it? No. It looks as though Complexity will be able to take this boss. Complexity advancing forward through the bracket, and this means that they will qualify for the America's Championship.
We're pretty pumped about qualifying, but really we just want to win this tournament.
In our second match, Kappa Wolves took on Murloc Geniuses, fighting for the last available spot for regionals.
Big part in this battle. The boss goes down. Fury using the Wraith Walk to get on the point, but the Maw is buying so much time. The boss will be picked up successfully by Kappa Wolves, but they're all way too low. Jaina entering the battle. The damage is going off. Cathalma, one more heal. Neil, no, just barely staying alive, and that's going to be a dead Kerrigan. Murden falls as well, a 2-3 for nothing. This should be Murloc Geniuses advancing 2-0 over Kappa Wolves. They have qualified for Las Vegas, and they will be the 5th and final team representing North America.
With the North American teams now determined, could Tempo Storm continue their dominance of this tournament?
Already Azmodan has fallen to, and only a few members left, as we're going to have 2 fall on the side of Cloud9. Tempo Storm, they're already going to be working on this, and Cloud9, today is not your day.
Well, they are going to be dropping out of this series 2-0, and history has repeated itself once more. Tempo Storm will be moving into the grand finals, and it'll be Cloud9 ducking down into the lower brackets.
To see who would face Cloud9 in the lower bracket finals, Complexity challenged Murloc Geniuses. Having already taken a game off of each other, we join them in Game 3 at the pivotal moment when Complexity scores a team wipe on the Murlocs.
Only poor Faye here remains, and she is on the wrong side of this temple. She's going to bolt the Ice Block into the bolt. She's going to try to slow them down. It won't be enough.
Complexity once more using the same strategy they used against Cloud9 Vortex in July. Now will advance to face against Cloud9 Maelstrom.
That is so freaking cool to see them take a strategy that Murlocs used against them and then say, we can do that better. And they did.
In our semi-final match, Complexity faced off versus Cloud9.
Trummel is going to have to pull right back, and central killing is not an option for the next 50 seconds. We still got 4 members alive here in the Entomb area, and Complexity, they have to pull it, but the Entangling Roots is going to connect on the Rhaegar, and that is just it. Sylvanas also will not get out of trouble with the Haunting Wave, and the Luna Flare is buying some time. Johanna takes the fall. That's 4 men down on Complexity.
Cloud9 once again, the 3rd time they will be in the grand finals. Cloud9 versus Tempo Storm once again.
Our final series saw a rematch between Cloud9 and Tempo Storm for the 3rd time. Desperate for a victory, we saw Cloud9 throwing everything they could at Tempo Storm in Game 1, and it was more of the same in Game 2. But as always, it proved to be an impossible task.
GG! Hat trick it is for Tempo Storm.
We only lost 1 game out of the entire thing. Is a really satisfying feeling. So
is that a stat? All 3 events, you lost 1 game?
All 3 events, 1 game to Cloud9.
You guys need to stop being so good at the game.
And once again, the juggernaut Tempo Storm sits atop the Open Tournament. Congratulations to them, as well as Cloud9, Cognitive Gaming, Complexity, and Murloc Geniuses for qualifying for the Americas Championship. The next battle begins on September 19th. Join us in Las Vegas, Nevada to find out who will advance to BlizzCon. For more information, check out heroesofthestorm.com/esports.
Congrats to everyone on making it this far and advancing to regionals.